Welcome back to the ICT course. This video is going to be on all the basics, everything that I think you need to know about ICT's optimal trade entry. So I'll teach from my perspective, but as always, if you want to learn from ICT's perspective, get more in-depth background of the concept, then definitely check out his channel. But otherwise, let's get into it. So ICT's optimal trade entry is effectively just a Fibonacci retracement, and you're using that as confluence with premium and discount zones. So if you're bullish, then you would already only consider entering from below the 0.5 level because that's going to be the discount zone. And then with the optimal trade entry, you're going to be ideally looking for entries in the area between 0.62 and 0.79, the numbers that ICT uses, which is effectively just the Fibonacci levels 0.618 and 0.789, I think, or something like that. But basically it's been rounded to 0.62 and 0.79, so they're the levels that you can use. And then you're also going to look for the area, in this area, the green area that I've marked, to line up with a fair value gap or your point of interest. And this is going to give you a high probability trade because that zone has got multiple confluences suggesting that price could react from there. And so then for a bearish entry, the setup is very similar. You're just looking above the 0.5 level for the premium entries, and then again, ideally within the 0.62 to 0.79 range, give you that even higher probability. And again, looking for it to line up with a fair value gap or your POI, whatever it is. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but I'll try and make it quick and useful. I've started a premium Discord group if you do want to accelerate your trading journey, and I've got a few different options that, depending on where you are in that journey, you can take. So firstly, I've got a monthly mentorship where I do weekly calls, give you my trading setups, as well as support from me, and a strong community of determined traders for just $5 a month. I've also got a complete SMC course with everything that you need to know in one place, as well as the strategies that I trade on a funded accounts with proven results. And also comes with a free 30-minute meeting to accelerate your trading journey and fix any issues you have. And then finally, if you want a more personal approach, then I have a few spots for one-to-one mentorship with monthly or more regular calls and unlimited, pretty much 24/7 access to me. Any questions you have, just send them my way, as well as a tailored learning path that I will create for you to get you profitable. So thank you for listening to that. Definitely check out if you're interested in any of those options, and let's get back to the video. So I guess the textbook setup that you could be looking for would look something like this. You've got your range or whatever. It doesn't need to be a range, just some kind of liquidity. Could just be equal lows, could be just a swing low. And you were looking for that to get taken out. Nice liquidity grab. And then look for a market structure shift and a return to an FVG that's lined up with the 0.62 to 0.79 level, just anywhere below the 0.5. But with this entry, ideally it will be within 0.62 and 0.79. And then something just to note is that not all of the FVG has to be below the 0.62 level. So as you can see here, kind of around the 0.62 line. Some of it's above, some of it's below. Price could tap into it above, price could go even lower, but just anywhere in this area you're looking for an entry from. And you'll just be able to use your own experience and discretion over time as you become more comfortable trading this strategy and as you see it occur more and more often. So then just to build on this, an advanced setup might include an inversion FVG. If you remember, we talked about that. In this case, a bearish FVG, which then acts as support in the future after price closes above it. And so that's lined up with the normal FVG as well as the 0.62 optimal trade entry level. And so this just gives you a really high probability setup. Obviously, sometimes it will still lose. You can't win all of them, but it's just going to give you that little bit of an extra edge if you trade these setups. And so it's all good just to show you textbook setups, but you want to see real live chart examples. And so this is something that I traded. And as you can see in this area here, you get a liquidity grab below this low, price pushes down and then shoots up. You see clear liquidity grab. You get a market structure shift above here, as well as here, I guess, as well. And then you get a retracement to the 0.62 to 79 level, which matches up with this rejection block, which is the wick of this candle. You know, within here there was another liquidity grab probably. Price pushed down before shooting up. And so in this area, I took an entry, and then price returned up, took out this high. That was my target. So very nice way to trade using the optimal trade entry, as well as other confluences like a rejection block. That's going to be it for this video on the optimal trade entry. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all of that. And the next video will be on high probability setups. So again, definitely watch that. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.